My name is Scott Kieklak. I'm the course coordinator at SAE Atlanta. I came from rock bands. When I was young, I was in rock bands, wanted to be a rock star. That's what I tried to do. Got to a certain point and realized that I wanted to start making records too. I always loved doing that. So I started making records but didn't know what I was doing at all. So I ended up going to school for this. And as I went to school, got out, quit doing the bands, and just went straight into the recording world and the studio world. My biggest, the place I wanted to work when I got out of school was the Hit Factory Criteria in Miami. And I didn't really have a backup plan. That's where I went. I went there and knocked on the door as just a graduate out of a school, and got in there and actually got very lucky and got a foot in the door. And when I got a foot in the door, I ran with it. I did whatever they wanted me to do, how they wanted me to do it, any hours they wanted. And that's that intern stage that you have to go through in this business. That's part of it. So once I got through that, I did fairly well. So they started throwing me a little bit. Hey, go watch how this record's being made. Go watch this. I finally became the 6th assistant out of 5 rooms and moved up from there. Became a really good assistant, became a requested assistant, and then eventually morphed over into engineering. Because the engineers I was working with actually said, hey, you're not an assistant anymore. And they started kind of pushing me out to engineer. So I went up to the management, just talked to them and said, hey, I'd like to engineer full time, which means you are not on staff anymore. And I started engineering and things went really well. Hit Factory bought Criteria in 2000 and really put a lot of money into it and just really upgraded the place into an incredible world-class facility, which it was before. But this came in and just redid everything. And when that happened, they gave us big opportunities, and as long as we did well with those opportunities, we got more. So luckily I'd been doing it long enough where I got some good opportunities, and I did well in those opportunities and kept moving up the ladder. The big thing for me now, my clients used to be rock stars and rap stars and all these people that I would do whatever I had to do to get the job done for them. And that's exactly the way I feel about the students. The students are my clients, and I have to treat them with the same level of respect, and I want them to do well. I think that's the biggest thing, is I really want to see them do well. Something like this changed my entire life. I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for a school like this. So it changed everything for me. So for me to be the person that gets to teach them the craft and teach them how it works and give them the opportunity that I had, that's what it's all about. It's all about them for me. I just want them, I want to see the light bulb go off. I love to see the bulb pop on and they get something, because I was them. I was in exactly that same position. So I know where they are and I know what they feel like and how you're not sure where you should be in the industry yet. And that's what we're here for. We'll guide you into certain areas. You'll find out where your strengths are and what you like and don't like by doing that.